a very eventful private stream with the LTMP group this morning. Again, guys, congratulations on UNH. I say this every single day. I'm just gonna keep coming out here and showing you guys the results of the most disgusting trades in the market, firing off every single week, and that is exactly what we've done yet again today. So let's kind of go through some of those. We've got a couple of pieces of news that we have to go over, getting you guys ready for CPI and PPI coming out later on this week. But ladies and gentlemen, congratulations yet again to the LTMP group. I've said it before, I've said it again. I'm just gonna keep calling out the most disgusting trades for everybody in the market. UNH up 4% today, off of our breakout level at around 316. Congratulations to everybody that's in that one. Again, nobody should be surprised at this point with the amount of just overtly disgusting trades that I'm calling out for everybody every single week. Then what else do we have over here? Gold. I know some of you guys were up over 400% at the peak here. This has been an absolutely epic one from when I highlighted this one for you guys 2 weeks ago. At this 317 area. Really solid gains there. You got Amazon kind of screwing around, not doing a whole lot. TSM is another one that's off to a very hot start here. My first target on that one is going to be, I think it's like, what, 265 on the weekly time frame. So another great one there. Guys, how many more are you going to miss? How many more are you going to miss over here? You going to miss the next 10 that I call out here? So we got a lot to talk about today. We got some very interesting labor market revision data. We have PPI tomorrow. We have CPI. We've got some of your favorite names making some very interesting moves, specifically Nio over here, which we absolutely have to talk about. But ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, I'd love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. It costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot in spreading this information out to as many people who actually want to learn. Remember, I'm the only person that you guys know on social media that had YouTube demonetize them for calling out so many 10x trades to their group and talking about them on the internet. Nobody else has the ability to generate the results that I have for the group. That is exactly why I'm able to showcase to you guys these crazy gains every single week. So we'll talk about the LTMP group, the offer for September in a little bit. Remember, prices are just going to continuously go up every single month, but the price you join at is the price that you lock in. It'll never go up on you, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So let's do a little bit of a roll call. Let's see if you guys are slacking on the like button, which I think you might be, but we'll see. So let's see what we got, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Jerry, Gene, Meme Hub, Adrian, Reaper, Boomtown, Jesse, Gabby, Jay, Rogue, Eric, New, Kimberly, John. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, Meme Hub's asking if they're all in the group. A lot of people are in the group. You guys can kind of go through your experience in it. I know it's overwhelmingly positive from all the results that I hand out all the time and the trades that I give you guys. But yeah, a little slacking on the like button. It's all right. We have a 200 like goal in the stream. We're currently at 30. So again, it makes it easier for you guys to find the streams too if you guys are engaging with them. TSM looking good. I might end up cutting Amazon today, just going like mostly cash going into CPI and PPI. We'll see what happens with it. It's kind of lagging around here. Market's starting to dip. One of the biggest things that came out today, guys, was the labor market revision. So when we take a look at what happened, I mean, last year we saw one of the craziest BLS revisions ever. It was like 800,000 jobs revised to the downside. So the jobs numbers were overstated by 800,000. This year, it was even crazier. U.S. job growth overstated by 911,000 jobs, the BLS says. So what that effectively means is that the unemployment rate is a little bit higher than what the market has been kind of pricing in and looking at, according to the data that we have been witnessing this year so far. That's what we've been seeing. So that is not a great thing to see across the board, but it does increase and further, I'm going to cut Amazon, and further the argument for rate cuts coming in the near future. I still like how TSM looks on the weekly there. That still looks really good. But like I said this morning, they're most likely just going to run kill sequences on this thing going into PPI and after the labor market data. That was what we talked about in the pre-market plan there. I was fine with holding some stuff that has like really small size on it if they wanted to move things up into PPI and CPI. But if not, I mean, I'm just going to cut things. That's just how, I mean, I cut HIMS for a gain this morning. Hims is now no longer, again, I really didn't like the daily candle that we saw yesterday, but I wanted to give it a little bit of room to breathe. Once it kind of came down below yesterday's low, or right near there, I was like, yeah, I'm done. But remember, the entry was 46.27, so there was still a little bit of a gain on that position there. Nio is actually looking very interesting here, guys. I know a lot of you guys like Nio. I own about 4,000 shares at 455. Not a big position for me, but again, I'm kind of treating that like an option for what we could see with Nio moving forward. Yeah, China's looking great over there. I think we talked about the yin setup recently too on the weekly. So congratulations to those of you guys that have been paying attention. Remember, guys, my favorite phrase, pay attention or pay a premium. I don't know how many more of these epic trades you guys are going to miss. UNH is looking absolutely phenomenal over there. TSM giving it back a little bit, but still a very, very hot start to this weekly setup. We'll see what happens here. The market's just drilling right now off of the kind of the digestion of that labor market revision. So what you need to see out of Nio here is it needs to hold this daily 10 EMA. If that can happen and you can start to kind of flatline and consolidate above that area, you actually have a really, really solid short-term bullish setup forming. We don't know if it's going to happen, but after we see the kind of the results of PPI tomorrow and CPI the following day, I mean, we'll kind of get a better understanding of what Nio wants to do next. Let's take a look at Palantir here. Again, I do think that they're going to snap this up, and you almost have a little bit of a base and break setup here. So I'm actually going to throw an alert on this right here, 163. If they do that, I might want to get involved a little bit on a little bit of a Palantir trade. But again, guys, congratulations on UNH. Congratulations to those of you guys that are locking in more gains on gold. We nailed A-Lab yesterday in the group. There's honestly too many epic gains to count. Like, you guys hear me, you're probably like, oh, this kid's cocky. What do you expect me to do? There's been like 10, like double digit, like 10x trades in like the last 2 months here. Everybody's crushing it. You guys all can do this. It's very, very, very simple once you understand what to look for in the market. Everybody loves to overcomplicate things, chase around garbage, do all this day trading stuff when all you have to do is listen. Everything that you've ever wanted out of the market has been right in front of you the entire time. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So, Tessie's kind of starting to set up here a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Hims, again, we kind of talked about that one right under, that's what I was saying. I was like, I want to give this a little bit of room just because Hims can be crazy, but if it, on that daily candle, if it starts to flirt with yesterday's low, I'm done. You might get another setup forming in here, which I would actually be interested in, but everybody that was buying around this area, this 43 area that I outlined for you guys on Thursday, August 21st, you're already up a significant amount on that new share position. Do I do signals in the group? So here's the thing, Meme Hub. Anybody that is actually giving you signals, it's a very blatant, it's a very blatant admission of the quality of person that they are. People who give signals that say buy this here, do this there, buy, sell, all that stuff, one, they're committing securities violations. Everybody knows that. You can't do that. That is not allowed. So here's what I do in the way that the group works. And I will say the reason why you see everybody able to have so much more success in my group than others is the slightly different way that I run it. So when you hop into the group, the first thing that you need to do is go through the learning curriculum videos in the Swing Kings course. If you have no experience with options and you want to trade options, there's a whole video for you on options, how they move, how they're priced, how they move and how they're priced. In the Day Trading Mastery course section. Now, I think a lot of people think this is a lot more complicated than it actually is. Once you go through the Swing Kings course, I also provide you the watch list of stocks that are about to explode before they do every single week. Once you understand the skills within those course curriculum videos and you see the watch list, you're going to be like, oh, I know exactly what to do here with this setup if it breaks the level. And I'm not going to be able to be in all of them either. Like I'm basically finding, imagine there's a bunch of needles in a haystack and I'm just showing you where all the needles are. No need for alerts when he teaches you to set your own. Better than signals, teaches us how to actually trade instead of following him around. Exactly. And I also don't want you guys dependent on me. Do you guys know how much more subscription revenue that I could make if I just said I'm not going to teach you exactly how to do it, I'm just going to give you signals? I'd make so much more money. But that's not what this is about. I'm about making sure that you guys have the skills that you need to have long-term success in the market, and I'm really looking for those serious people that are willing to come in and learn. That's one of the reasons why Prices are going to continuously go up for LTMP. Every single month, prices are going to keep going up. The price that you join at, though, is the price that you get locked in at. So we could talk about this now. Use code, so I'll throw the link in the live chat. So this link, when you guys sign up through here, you will lock in the lower rate, so the rate will never go up on you. And if you use code September, you get 50% off your first month. You get to come in, watch all the course curriculum videos, ask me questions, attend to all the private live streams, get the pre-market plans, examine the full watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do, and start to build those skills that you absolutely need to have if you actually want to have long-term success in the market. That's what this is about. I'm not like one of these other nonsense people out there on the internet that's just like, ooh, look at this watch car, buy my stuff, and then I never talk to you again. That's not, I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. Like each and every single one of you guys that hops in, if you're willing to learn, I'm going to work with you. It's so cheap to, like, I should charge way more than I do. I want everybody to have these skills. So again, there's the link. Prices are going to keep going up. Make sure you guys lock in the lower rates before the next price increase at the end of the month. If you miss it, I'm just going to, again, like UNH, like A-Lab, like GLD, like all these other trades out there, like TSM, you're just going to keep missing the best trades in the markets firing off. Learning how options work is really the most complicated part of the strategy. It's not happening at all. What's happening with my hat? Am I a teenager? Z-Man, I am probably 2 standard deviations higher in IQ than you are. That's a lot. If I want to show up to the stream naked every single day, I can. I can do whatever I want. If I want to. I could wear a suit. I did that for a while too. If you're going to come in here and start saying things after I hand out the most disgusting trades in the market, you don't deserve to have any success. You guys have the best resource in you possible, ever. It's up to you to take advantage of it. I'm not going to deal with this left side of the bell curve nonsense. I don't have to. I do this to help you guys. What's happening with your house? What's happening with your portfolio and your trades? You chasing stuff around, doing a bunch of nonsense? Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, if I want to wear a pearl necklace, I will. If I want to paint my face colors and show up with stripes, I will. It doesn't matter. Should get into TSM now? No, absolutely not. The level that I outlined for TSM for everybody, I think was what, 246.60. You're chasing it now. You never want to chase anything in the market ever. I'm not here to be any of your friends. I'm here to make you money. Market's nuking. Uh-oh. TSM still looking really good. Where's Meta? Is that still, I think, yeah, that's still looking dirty. White boots, I'll wear white boots if I want. If I want to show up wearing a dress, which I don't, I'll do that too. I don't care. I don't think you guys realize the levels that there are to this game and how ridiculous, like how crazy what I do for everybody in the market actually is. You guys take it for granted. Those of you guys that have seen this happen enough times, you guys probably take it for granted at this point, and you just assume, you're like, oh yeah, SCV is just going to keep calling out multi-100 and multi-1000% trades all the time. It's like, you guys do realize that most people are hunting for maybe 10% gains, 20%, 50%. I'm handing you 1000% gains consistently. Nobody else has the ability to do that. Find one. Find one. Go out and find one. Go out and find somebody that has better results from their students than I do. Go find one. You're not going to find them. It doesn't exist. One of the best things about LTMP is how it changes your thoughts on individual trades. The outcome of the individual trade is meaningless because the next one is already set up. Well, I mean, that's not the real reason. It's because all of them have the potential to run multi-hundreds and multi-thousands of percent. You love calm trades. Yeah, they're great. They're great. Why not check out RZLV chart? Because you seem, by the tone of your messages, you're overly invested in it, and you just want me to show it to everybody so that they can start like buying it to pump your bags. That's why. I've already covered it. It was a decent setup. We've already looked at it. It's not something that I'm interested in. I will never play into like the hype nonsense that everybody likes to do on social media. It's not like, because here's the thing. When this is the logical thing, like once you guys are in LTMP and you understand the power of it, you're gonna see all these other people like moving around in the market, like all these people freaking out about certain things, and you're just gonna look at them and be like, why would I do that? Because you can have those types of gains and those types of returns every single week if you just do this. 95.45% smarter. Yes. Well, it's 90. Isn't it 96 or 93? I forget what it is. UNH still looking great for you guys here. Amazon came back up. That's fine. I don't really want it anymore. TSM's really the only thing I've got now. Yeah, here's the thing on open, guys, and this is the thing that you guys are gonna start realizing is like every single one that I give you guys is at the origin of the move. Oh yeah, here it goes. So I gave you guys open back down in here at 267. The stock is still trading above 6. Why would you buy it at 6 when you could have bought it at 260 when I outlined it? You know, it's like, why would you do that? Now it's parabolic short setup. So now the 10 EMA is a little bit higher here, so like you'd be looking at kind of a 1 to 3.22 risk to reward on that short. But that's kind of where you would play it down to. If you're watching these videos to get crumbs, you're going to lose money. Just getting the correct setup is only the first step. Pay the monthly fee. Learn, period. John, appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, the link's floating around in the live chat. Make sure you guys take advantage of it before it's too late. And prices go up again. But again, you guys should see it at this point. I mean, I just like, nobody else has these deals. You have some size for 0 puts on open? Nice. I'm also about to do something. Here's the interesting thing. I'll tell you guys this right now. I've said that there's something big coming for the foreseeable future. So I understand that I'm probably going to get roped in to a lot, like with a lot of the other younger people on the internet talking about the market. I hate that. I really do, because a lot of these people just have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to markets at all. And I'm about to do something in the next 3 months that you've probably never seen before and nobody else really has the ability to do, and it's going to be very cool. Some of you guys are going to be able to have some involvement in it. Some of you guys are not, but it's going to be something crazy that you guys are going to see and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. So get ready. There's something coming. There's something coming, ladies and gentlemen. Can't quite say what it is, but when it happens, you LTMP people, once I know for sure, you guys will know first. Yeah, we are 3 likes away from 50 already. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Amazon bounced right back up. That could be another one that I just cut early, but that's fine going into PPI. Hedge fund? No. TSM is looking great here, though, guys. Open falling down below 6. There you go. That sounds interesting. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It'll probably be something that'll kind of solidify just like everything I've been talking about over the years. It's just like, look, like I've been telling you guys, I've been trying to guide you through. I've been trying to teach you guys this stuff while I can stay around for long enough. Why do you think I don't sell lifetime memberships? I can't. I know that the way that we're doing LTMP in its current form is not going to last forever. Get in now, learn the skills, and become self-sufficient in the market before it's too late. Time is going to run out, and I'm going to be like, sorry, I just can't do it anymore. Open getting slapped? Yep. So, you guys have some time now, though. It's not like it's going to end anytime, like, really soon. We do have the mastermind coming up, though. That's going to be fun. Yeah, if open, I have this low alert on it. If open drops below 590, it's going to be interesting. Joining the target board with a massive buy? No. At TSM looks great, though. Look at this, guys. It's just textbook there. Put it in the Louvre. Put it in the Louvre, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, open's getting ripped here. There you go. Yeah, so what's the 10 EMA here? 534. If you get all the way down there today on open, that's first target. Again, guys, there is a time and a place to do everything in the market. And stocks like open are very fun to trade if you know what you're doing. Like, that's why I gave you guys this entry down here at like 267, and I bet there's a lot of you guys in here that grabbed that, and you guys really, really, really crushed it with that move. Now, it is not the time to be buying. It's a parabolic short setup, and it looks like it's going to play out here. Simple as that. A lot of people are going to get too married to these individual names or individual trades, and they just like keep holding while the trade then no longer makes sense. Open no longer makes sense to be in up here. Could it continue ripping? Sure, it can. Could it go to 10? Sure. But you got to think about what the most likely move is to happen in like the next 10 instances that you see something like this happen. 9 times out of 10, it's going to come crashing back down. And that's what you have to think about in the market is probabilities. What is the most next likely thing to happen? And then we operate based on that. So it's the same thing with macro too. Like we look at the macro data and we say, okay, based on the available information that we have, what is the most next likely thing to happen? And that's kind of why I was saying today in the private stream, I was like, just looking at all of the data and seeing kind of the way the market's been reacting to everything recently, it's pretty likely that the market sells off today going into PPI. Because again, what happened the last PPI? Well, at last PPI, we saw that producers were eating most of the cost of tariffs. But the fact that PPI is happening first this time, not CPI, the CPI can't give it that buffer because CPI comes out first. It's in line with expectations. It's a little bit low. And then PPI comes out and it's like, oh, wow, that was really high. So that's showing that producers are eating most of the cost of tariffs here. In this case, it's inverted. So it's like PPI can come out hot and then the market freaks out. I don't think it's going to change anything in terms of what's going to happen with the rate cut coming next week, which I do think we're going to get a 25 basis point rate cut. But I do think still the market could freak out a little bit in the short term. So TSM still looking great over here. Congratulations to everybody that's in LTMP, just nailing these moves. Remember, use code September, get 50% off your first month. It is still only a little bit more than $1 a day for you guys to hop in for your first month. Think about how many multi-100% trades and how many 1,000% trades I've handed out in just the last 2 months to you guys. How many is it? 10? 10,000 percenters? Probably double that in terms of multi-100 percenters. All of you guys can have success in the market. It's just, you got to listen. That's it. Open back above 6. This thing's going to be volatile, but again, looks like it wants to play out. TSM looking good. What are those up right now? Those have got to be up a decent amount. 40%, not bad. PEW, let's take a look at that. That's actually an interesting setup there. I actually don't hate that. The first mastermind was amazing. Can't wait for part 2. Yeah, the next mastermind is going to be awesome. AXP, is it moving up? No, AXP is invalidating here. We're not going to be looking at that anymore. Never broke the level, kind of coming down below the 10. That's going to be one that gets eliminated from one that I'm interested in. Amazon, you mother effer. It's just a lot of these moves have had a lot of drama recently, and I just don't like the drama. You want to have drama, I'll just cut stuff near break even, take paper cuts, or take tiny gains, kind of like hymns. Yeah, there's nothing to do on AXP there. Drake buying the dip. That's also like, guys, when you see like that type of stuff happening where these like people are like, oh, we're going to have Drake buy our stock, run. That's just, it's an embarrassment to the finance community as a whole. You have somebody that's managing outside capital that's begging for an influencer to buy a stock that they hold? What? No. Amazon, if you want to hold it and it's size for 0, sure, you can keep holding it, but it's not still a setup. It's like, it's just kind of, it already broke out on the weekly. If you have enough time on it and the contracts are fine, let it go. I'm just not going to sit there and watch it flicker around before a giant data event, you know? There's no point in me doing that. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. UNH, I did the same thing on UNH. Look what happened. Boom. Still a great setup. I just didn't want to sit there with the drama. But again, that's not the point. You're not supposed to follow me around. Like, if I just see something that I don't really like, you guys see this happen a lot, where I'll just cut stuff, and then it goes boom. But you guys are still up a gargantuan amount on this UNH trade. The setup is wait until it hits daily low. Never did. So I like meta too. Where is that? It's getting close. I like that. If he wants to show ankles, he will. Exactly. So I'll throw the link for LTMP in the live chat for you guys here too. I'm telling you, don't miss it. You guys missed the last one. You guys missed the one before. You just keep missing it. There you go. Use code September. First month is 50% off. You guys are good to go in there with us. And also the daily on Amazon is kind of wonky. It seems like a gamble. That's kind of another reason why I cut it too. I was like, I think they were down 10% or something. What do I care? Every single trade I outline has the ability to run multi-hundreds of percent and sometimes multi-thousand. If we get up to here on TSM, oh boy, we're going to have some fun. And it looks like it can. Where is Rivian? Because that was another interesting one that we were paying attention to. Yeah, I like that 1457 area. I like how Facebook looks here, guys. This is an interesting one. I really do like this. What is this? 766-ish? It's kind of my entry point there. If I want it. Yeah. Like, let's just, I'll take a look at community gains today, too, and just see what we've got. We've got, Ryan made $737 on gold on the runners. There you go. Alex is up 41% already on the TSM. There you go. 186% UNH, which are probably up a lot more now. 452% gold, 300% gold, 100% Walmart, 100% SOUN, 100% HD, 67% on their account in the last week. Oh, my Lord. 180% A-Lab, that was from yesterday. That was another good one. I mean, I'm just looking through here. 100% HIMS, 225% gold. I mean, this is just ridiculous. 323% in the past month on their total account. Jesus. Weekly setups were different. Yeah, it kind of is. I just, again, with the drama, I'm like, why hold it, you know? I'd rather just wait for, like, post-CPI and get some more moves then, you know? So if the market's going to look good, there's going to be a lot of setups forming. I'd rather not gamble it into it, you know? UNH 334 looking phenomenal. There you go. Congratulations, everybody. There's another one. Here's another one. You missed it. Oops. Don't miss the next one. I'm just going to keep doing it. TSM looks great, though. Don't chase it now. You're late. You're late. The entry was yesterday. AXP, we're not going to be looking at it anymore. Where? Facebook looks pretty filthy here. I like this. That's got my undivided attention if it can go up and break. Let's see. Amazon's moving now. That's a bit annoying, but whatever. Whatever. If you're still in it, go for it. Let it rip. I'm just going to ride my TSMs. NBIS. Yeah, it did. I just like, why though? Why would we? What? So like if I pull it up right now, what would we do on it, you know? Like, is it worth our time to be staring at that? Not really, you know? MSOS shifting? Oh, is MSOS shifting back up? Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, if MSOS can reclaim that daily 10, that's really good. Where's Nio, actually, because that was trying. Yeah, it's got a, what's the daily? 612. All right, so a close today above 612 is big time for Nio. JD, I don't even really, it's just probably ripping. You're just, if you want to buy it here, you're chasing. No, you don't want this. This is just running into the 200. There's nothing there for you. And guys, like, you got to realize this too. Like, the reason why I sit here and I'm just like, no, I don't like this, is because I know exactly what the outcomes are if we just trade with the LTMP methodology. Multi 100% gains, multi 1000% gains. So then it logically doesn't make sense for me to look at anything else, right? Like if I'm going to look at a setup that says every time that we look at it and it fires could be multi 100 or multi thousands of percent, why would I look at something that's not that, you know? If we see JD come up above this 200 EMA, start to flatline and give us our setup, sure, I'll absolutely look at it. But right now, you're just kind of ripping into the 200 EMA. There's nothing to really look at there. And that's where I know a lot of you guys are getting to as well, where it's just like your tunnel vision, which is good. You don't let all the other noise in the market affect you, because the noise is what's going to really, really decrease your performance. Because you're like, oh, maybe I'll do this. Like I was talking to, I think it was you, Adrian, this morning, where it was like, you're like, oh, what about this 5-minute chart? I'm like, yes, stop looking at the 5-minute chart. The only thing you need is the daily and the weekly. You guys all need to start focusing on doing more of what is proven to work and aim to do none of what is proven not to work over time. That's where you're able to really have success. And until you start realizing that, your performance is going to stay the same. And you're not going to be able to continuously hit these big trades that I hand out to LTMP all the time. You know, like Adrian, like when you sent that, I was like, why are we looking at that? You know, it's like if there's no new trade setups going into CPI, PPI and CPI, it's like, okay, we just sit here. Because every single one that we look at has the potential to go great for us. It's like where I talk about with like, okay, your trades are like data. And if you start doing all sorts of other random stuff and trying to do garlic cake and say, oh, what if I take this and do it on that? It's like you're basically just urinating in the beaker. Why would you do that? You're doing an experiment. Why would you contaminate the data set? You wouldn't. It wouldn't make sense to. PBF, daily and weekly. We can take a look at that. What's that? PBF energy. Daily already broke out right here. If you wanted it, the entry was 29.17. No chasing. No chasing. And like contrary to popular belief, right? Absolutely right. Yeah, like there are right and wrong things to do in the market. Like these people that are out there looking at unusual options activity and day trading and doing all this stuff, it's like, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't make any sense to do. If it made sense to do that, guys, like you guys know I'm a very logical person. Whatever makes the most sense to do, that's what I'm going to do. So none of that other stuff in the market, nothing makes actual sense for us to spend our time doing besides what we talk about all the time. Look at UNH right here. Look at UNH. Boom. Boom. I gave this out for free on Twitter. This trade right here, guys, probably pays for a year of LTMP already. A year. You just need one of them. You just need one. Those are probably up 300% now for the group. Let's see. Yeah, it's like ridiculous. And that's why like everybody's able to have so much success in there, because they're like, okay, like a little paper cut, boom, massive trade. Boom, massive trade, boom, massive trade. And they just go, they stack them. And then the most important thing, so like I know it's like it seems crazy and difficult to hit these really, really big trades. That's actually the easiest part of what we do. Like nailing the big multi-hundred and multi-1,000% trades is actually the easiest part of what we do in the market. The hardest part is like you guys listening to me and like when I say, all right, stop, no more. We got to relax with the market, because you want it. Preservation of capital is the most important thing. Already paid a year and a week. There you go, Miguel. And that's the thing. So prices are going up. Make sure you guys lock in the lower rate before they go up again. Use code September to get 50% off your first month and come and nail these trades with us. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. TSM, so this could be a really big one here too. UNH, honestly, if you guys are still holding this one, next target, like I said, is right around 342. If you get there, that's going to be a big like 600%. Like if it continues into this gap here too, that'll be probably the next 1,000% trade. Is it too soon to get a new breakout on MSOS? Yes, MSOS is not a setup right now. You needed to reclaim the 10 EMA and then form the setup, you know? It's not doing anything there yet. I just hope this stuff is getting through to you guys, because like the reason why I do what I do is because like all of you guys can do this. Like it's really not hard. People that are like, oh, the market's hard. It's like you make it hard by doing stuff that doesn't work. That's why it's hard. Think about it. That's why it's hard. People are out there doing stuff that doesn't work, trying to sound smart, use terms that like just to make themselves sound smarter. Do you guys think I use all my macro knowledge and everything when I'm taking these trades sometimes? Not really. Gold, sorta. 18 months paid for on just UNH and HD. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Brent, I mean, so I think we talked about this. It's as long as like the stock is not trading super close to the 200 EMA, I'm fine with it. If it's right near it, then I typically want to stay away and wait for it to flatline above. But like in this example here, this is perfectly fine. Like if it's like JD's an example where like if it were to set up right here, I wouldn't take this because the 200 EMA is really close. UNH though is fine because it's got a lot of room. Like think about this, guys. Think about if this is the big breakout in UNH and you go back to 392 from 330. What is it? What's the level? I think it was what? It might have been 312, honestly, but it could have been, let's just say 316.14. Think about that. That one trade will make your entire year. Or think about the 6,300% Kohl's trade, or the 3,600% Krispy Kreme trade, or the, what else? 1,000% Walmart, or the 1,000% Nio, or the 1,000% MSOS. I could go on and 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 on. All you need to focus on is putting yourself in the position to have success, and you will. That's it. But does that make sense, Brent? It's like, as long as it's not really close to it, I'm fine with it. 800% Lucid. Yeah. What else was there? There was the 1,000% Papa John's. That was last year. I'm trying to think of the ones recently. Oh, AEO was a 1,000%er. So what was that? So that's Kohl's, D-Nut, AEO, Nio, Walmart. That's 5. I know there was more. MSOS. That's 6. That's just in the last 2 months. What are the others? I think there's like 3 or 4 more big ones. Yeah, Diego's now up 117% on his slung UNHs. That could be, honestly, Diego, if that follows through, that could be that could be 3,000 or 4,000% if UNH were to do it. Yeah, D-Nut's on there. I mean, I could go back and look and see because there were more. Oh, there was the big what was it? It was like the inclusion one. TJX, the freebies for earnings. That was a really good one. We had Asian Pelican making $20,000 on AEO. Like, guys, I just I don't know how many more you guys are gonna miss. Well, 700% gold was a really good one. I'm trying to think. That's 6 just off the top of my head. 10x trades in the last 2 months. I'm trying to think. I'm looking to see if there's more right now. There's probably a lot more that I'm forgetting because there's just so many of them. 400% Baba, that was nasty. There was 400% Bank of America, that was nasty. Bank of America was big. D-Nut was the one that Kim hit for 3,000%. And then the Kohl's one for 6,000% was really nasty. And guys, that's why I'm demonetized on YouTube, because there's so many of these and I talk about them and I put them in titles that YouTube is like, nope, there's no way that that's happening. And it's like, I'm showing you guys every single week. Here it is. Here are the results. That's why I say all the time, it's like, you want to go find somebody else that has these types of results for their students. You won't. Because these people don't have the ability to do this for everybody. It's why we're so successful over here. You know? And it's just going to keep happening. Over and over and over and over. And TSM can do it here too. What else in the list looked interesting? I mean, I just kind of want to look and see if there's anything that I'm kind of interested in from the watch list. I mean, I already know what my new... Actually, I have 2 favorite setups going into the rest of the week, but I'm saving those for LTMP. You guys know what they are. There's 2 of them that I highlighted a bunch in the private stream this morning. So those are getting saved for LTMP. Both really, really, really good setups. CVS? No, it's not CVS. CVS was my favorite setup going into this week, but look what happened to it. It got nailed yesterday. So never validated. Had something happen to it yesterday. Nothing gained, nothing lost. We just don't look at it anymore, you know? We've had a lot of really, really awesome CVS trades, like this one. This one right here, the 1 to 26 risk to reward. Beating down stock. No, Real Estate Rescue Podcast. I know you're in the LTMP group. Please go watch the course curriculum videos again. Or I'm pretty sure you're in the group now, after we got you sorted out. But again, everything is, again, once you guys go through the learning curriculum videos, it might, especially Swing Kings course, it might take you 1 or 2 times to go through some of the videos. But like once you see it, you can't unsee it. Well, Real Estate Rescue, that is like one of my favorite setups. Like when we see a stock that's beaten down and then flips trend, consolidates, and then goes, that is probably my favorite setup to trade, like CVS here. That was disgusting. There's been a lot of those too. Nike was a really good one. This was nasty. This move in here, boom, then did it again. That was a really, actually, this one was actually, there's been a lot of them on Nike. This one was really good. But we haven't traded Nike in a while. It hasn't really made sense to. So how many multi-100% gains is that this week? 2 already. A-Lab, UNH, depending on what happens with TSM. That can be an interesting one there too. JPM, let's see. I'm not really a fan of that right now, Adrian. Weekly, I could take a look at the weekly. I think it's just going to be grinding. Yeah, I'm not kinda. I see what you're looking at, but it's not perfect. Again, I'm looking for perfect, you know? So again, end of the month, prices are going up again for LTMP, but the price you join at never goes up on you. So make sure you guys lock it in before it goes up again, or just keep waiting and watch us make all the money in the market. Post earnings on Nike in June. Yeah, the videos are not long. You can easily complete them in an afternoon. Yeah, Swing Kings, you definitely can. The Day Trading Mastery course with all the backtesting videos in it, which is, again, not a whole, very small percentage of what we do, will take a little bit longer because the backtesting videos that show you the results of it, where I'm like really strict with it, are like an hour long each. Christopher, it's just because we're going into CPI and PPI. But again, you should not be day trading. Like all of your guys' focus should be on swing trading over day trading. Now, why is that? Now, I make these statements, guys, to you guys sometimes. Now, let's back it up. What have we been talking about for like the last 20 minutes here? It's like, well, okay, if all these trade, like think about the multi-100%ers this week. A-Lab and what else? UNH. Boom, done. You took 2 trades, you nailed them. That's it. Amazon chopping around a little bit, but still looks okay. TSM looking really good. Those both could form great setups, great moves too. You're going to make more money more consistently swing trading over day trading. It's one of those like inalienable truths out of the market that none of these people want to tell you. Do you know why that is, actually? I'll tell you why it is. It's a lot harder to learn day trading than it is swing trading because a lot of the success that you can gain from that you start to have in day trading just comes from experience and time on the charts. So what that does for all of these people is it increases like their subscription revenue. You can't access? Yes, you can, real estate. I told you how to do it. All you got to do is cancel that other membership that you have and then rejoin this one, and you're good. You just click the link that I have for you there, and you're good to go. It'll show the tier, and you can hop in, and it'll. But again, like I told you, cancel the other one, join this one. And if you have any more issues, just reach out to WAP support. But what it does is it increases the subscription revenue, and then the people that are talking about like the people that harp on like trading psychology and risk management all the time as being those like 2 things that are going to actually give you guys success, they don't actually know what they're doing in the market, because when you actually think about like actual success in the market, trading psychology and risk management mean nothing. They're irrelevant. They are so irrelevant, and it is the biggest nonsense thing that people do in the market. Trading journals, scam, nonsense. You don't need them. You don't need any of that stuff. Unusual option. You don't need any of that stuff. Why? Because strategy is going to take care of everything else. Because think about it like this. Well, risk management is just going to be taken care of based on the strategy. The strategy is going to tell you what to risk. Okay, so there goes risk management out the window. Now, psychology and not making silly mistakes in the market comes from a deep understanding of what you're actually doing in the market, the exact reasoning why you're entering where you are, how you're going to manage the trade when you're in it, and exactly when and why you're going to exit. Now, when you can see what the potential results are over time of operating like that, well, then it logically, like I say all the time, it logically doesn't make any sense to do anything else. The biggest problem that people have is they're over trading, they're doing this, that, and the other. It's like, well, with swing trading here too, it makes it a lot easier because you're not going to get baited into like 7 trades in a day. It's not going to happen. It's just an easier way to operate in the market, and it is much more effective. And I say that from a position of very high confidence because all of you, I would say 99% of you guys that have joined LTMP started off day trading and now do none of it. Because all of you are like, why would I do that when I could just go out and trade the breakouts and make 100%, make multi-hundreds and thousands of percent? Why? Like, you know? Buying 30 days out. Trade shares, Christopher. Trade shares. Trade shares, you'll be fine. The risk to reward is a lot better on the shares trades too most of the time. And again, the way that we do it too, with where we're getting our strikes and sizing for zero, it's very difficult to mess up. Because then again, it only takes one, and you're gonna have a bunch more than one. Let's see. UNH still looking good. TSM looking good. Amazon looking pretty good. What else is there? Where did the A-Lab go today? Is that thing pulling back after the monster day it had yesterday? Yeah, a little bit. I could be a much better day trader now versus 2 years ago, and I still don't because why would I need to? Exactly. You guys will see me. I mean, you guys have seen me do this a lot, like calling tops and bottoms in the market with the volatility zone, showing you guys where the market's most likely to head next. But like, guys, I'm not looking to sit here all day and just like trade. You only have $1,000 to use. That's still fine. Like, that's the thing. Like, because think about it like this, Christopher. What my goal is for all of you guys is to give you guys the skills to have long-term success. Over time, you can grow that $1,000 significantly. Like, think about if you're risking like couple hundred, maybe $30 a trade or something, and you end up hitting one of those big ones. Yeah, Adrian still has $1,000 too, still in LTMP. There you go. Everybody can do this. That's the beauty of it. Whether everybody's working too, like they're able to set their alerts, take the trades, manage them when they need to, and then be done. It's simple. It's simple. It's effective. It's the best way to operate in the market, and I show you guys that every day. Cole says, I can say I started with 500 bucks and I'm well into 5 digits. Cole, I think, is one of my favorite success stories from the group, which we have so many of them, but Cole is one of my favorites. A lot of it is because of, like, it's really 2 things. 1, his age, and 2, how he found me. When Cole found me on Instagram, it was one of the like random scam accounts on Instagram that was impersonating me messaged Cole. And then Cole was like, well, I'm going to find this guy's real account. And then Cole and I went back and forth for a while. Cole, I think you were still in high school at the time, right? Something like that. Like, Cole was still either in high school or just starting college, and he was like, I don't know if this is going to be for me. And I was like, listen, if you hop in there, I'm telling you this is going to be unlike anything that you've ever seen. You've probably seen a lot of these people on the internet doing this, and I can tell you right now that this is not even, like, close. Like, this is so many levels above what everybody else is doing that you're going to come in and you're going to be able to do it. Because just from talking to him, he was very willing to learn. I could get the understanding that, like, Cole was the type of person that, right when you started college, right, that could come in and actually learn this, which all of you guys can. Came in, learned. I think you were in there, Cole, before we even had the Discord. And then now Cole turned $500 well into the 5 digits. And that's what LTMP is all about. It doesn't matter where you're starting, but you're putting yourself in the position to get to an endpoint. As soon as you start, you're on that path. The sooner the longer you wait, the longer you're gonna stay in the same position that you're in. But like Cole's in college over there and turned $500 well into the 5 digits and is just nailing trades. Same thing with Sammy is also one of my favorite ones too, because he comes in at the end of May and he just goes like watches the videos, and then that week I'm pretty sure he hit 2 multi 100% trades. Just boom, hits them. UNH looking great here. TSM looking great here. Again, congratulations everybody. This is awesome. But yeah, Cole's one of my favorite ones. Sammy is another one. I love Romeo too. Romeo just comes out sometimes. It's just like, look, another 1000%er. I work and go to college while making easy money. Really can't get any easier. There you go. And constantly calls out some of the dirtiest trades I've had. Thanks, Cole. That is the other beautiful thing about the group too, because it's not just me. Like, I'm gonna see 80-something% of like all the great setups in the market. But you guys are hunting for him too. Like Cole, Logan's in there. Alfie always has good setups, and that's one of the that's one of the best things about it, because it's like this hive mind of people just working together to find the best setups in the market. Like, yeah, obviously I'm finding like a lot of really good ones, but you guys are just as important to the community as I am as a whole. It's like you guys find setups that I can't sometimes, that I just don't see. Like today, one of my favorite setups going into the rest of the week was one that I didn't see. But you guys found it. And that's what LTMP is all about. Getting you guys up to this level. You started with about 1,000. You're up like 30% in the first real week or two in trading. Did hit Rivian for like 200%. UNH for close to 100%. Jesse, there you go. There you go. Then we have people like Asian Pelican coming in and being like, look, I made 20 grand on your AEO idea. And I was like, don't even thank me for that too, for the entry, but also thank David in there, David Nikoski, which all of you guys should be following David on Twitter for just getting our eyes on it. He posted that chart a few times in the group, and I was like, all right, now it's go time. And you guys hit that thing hard. That was really good. Gold was another great one. That was the funny part about gold, guys, was that I was looking at this and I was like, I just want to buy it. Like, I bought like 22 grand of GLD down in here. Not big. I just want to have it in the portfolio because I was getting a little concentrated and I wanted to have some like precious metal exposure. And then you guys were like, oh yeah, it's an epic weekly setup. This follows exactly what we're looking for. Bing, bing, boom, 778%. It's like, are you hunting MSOS too much? Yes. MSOS is nothing for us right now, and I don't really want... MSOS is not a setup at all right now. This would need to flatline for at least like 4 days from here. This is not a setup at all right now. Let's see, what do we got on Twitter? Anything good? Like, I really feel bad for everybody that doesn't have these skills, because it's like they're not hard to learn. It's very simple. BO. Oh, I like that. That's a good one. Oh, you know what? This is a good one too. Dave, I want that above the 200. This is one that Dave's been sending us. But yeah, BOR, I like. Did Dave send that? Oh, you're looking at the weekly on MSOS? I think you're hunting it too much. We've done our dirty work on MSOS, guys. If you're still in it from the 324 entry, great. Other than that, I probably wouldn't be looking at this, and this is going to look a little wonky on the weekly here. Yeah, I don't like this. This would need at least like a week or two more for me to be even close to interested in doing anything else on that. You know? Did Dave send Boar in the chat here? No. Maybe he sent it in there at some point, but I haven't seen it. You're looking at City? A little wonky there. UNH still ripping, guys. I mean, how much more do you want from me? I handed this out to you guys for free on Twitter. You guys could have hit this trade, paid for 2 years of LTMP. 2 years. Let's see, who in LTMP is still in this UNH trade here? I mean, the next target is right around 342. Oh, Dave sent it a few weeks back? Awesome, Tom. Yeah, I like that setup. Who's still in UNH here, guys? So Jesse hit it for close to 100%, but that's got to be up a little more now. Let's see. I don't think I've seen it in community. I saw, what's his name? Diego, I think it was. Let me see. Yeah, Diego, like 20 minutes ago, was up 116% on him. Those are probably up 150, 170. I saw a lot more of you guys earlier today up. This is ripping here. Again, there's another one. Don't chase it now. You're late. Once you guys go through the learning curriculum videos, you're going to see everything that I'm doing and be like, wait, it's really that simple? Yes. Yes. Stop overcomplicating it. Please. Your portfolio will thank you. Yeah, I like that, Tom. That's a good look there. UNH just, though, on a ripper. Love that. What's the market doing? Is it coming back up a little? Yeah, market's moving back up a little bit here. Where is Facebook? Nothing yet. It's getting there, though. Let's see. Tax book. I want to see this get to 264, 265. Yeah, Nio's trying. It is trying, but we'll see. Weekly looks good. I mean, the weekly on Nio's starting to look good here. I mean, that was kind of, so think about it. The last move that I gave you guys on Nio with the breakout above 5 here was a weekly breakout. The SoFi move at what? 1360? Weekly breakout. Those are the weekly breakouts, guys, can get really filthy. That's kind of why I'm looking at them a little bit more. Like the weekly breakouts at the highs, man, but the shift of trend on the weekly and then moving, ho, 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 ho. That's where you get something like a UNH. Here comes UNH. Guys, you might hit that today. Who's still in UNH here? I haven't seen anybody. A lot of you guys should be. Here, 339. I mean, guys, look at this. Are you guys convinced yet? How many more you want to see? I said this a month ago, and then there came like 15 more epic trades. How many more? You want 10 more? I'll do it. I'll do it right in front of you still. Once you guys get these skills, nobody can take away from you. Eddie, no. I don't hum actual things. I just hum. It's $3 more on UNH. You might hit this today. This is an epic move. Yeah, you cross 340. I think you could shoot right up to it. Another one. This is honestly probably going to be the like if this starts like getting a little steam, this is the next 1000% trade. And how much higher is it now than the entry that I gave you guys? 316.14 to 339 already in what, 2 days? Just gonna keep doing it for you. HSTM. Let's take a look. That looks okay. So I love this chart. I don't like that the 200's right here. Let's see. I still haven't seen it. You guys not in UNH anymore? I mean, you're about to hit the next target right here. Here it comes. Here it comes. UNH, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Come on. Here she comes. Another $1.50, and you guys can trim again. Beep boop. Apple, I think, has an event today. My psychology and mindset is getting so much better in LTMP because I have a clear plan now. Brittany. That's the point. There you go. That's the point. All of you guys can have all the success in the world. You just got to listen a little bit. Look at these trades fire off all the time. It's for a reason. Here we go. UNH, about to hit target number 2. You gapped over the first target this morning. You got $1.20 on UNH right now. $1.30. $1.40, $1.30. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Did we do it again? Yep. It's just comical at this point. There's too many epic trades fired off for me to even count. And I'm just going to keep doing it. Over 341, I mean, you're basically there right now. You might see a little bit of a stutter getting into that gap, but it looks really good, guys. These are the trades that you got to be in. You want to have success in the market? These are the ones. Very proud of all of you guys that have taken advantage to all of the teachings within LTMP. It's just really, really amazing to see you guys winning like this all the time. We're going to win so much, you're going to get tired of winning. That's how I feel over here, honestly. Yeah, great work, guys. Nothing else to say at this point. You either see it or you don't. You know? You either see it or you don't. You'd have to be blind, though. You'd have to be blind to not see how crazy this is. Oh, wait. Did Palo hit 200 yet? No, not yet, but it's close. BX? Oh, is BX moving too? Yep, that's another good one. That was on the watch list. There you go. See, guys, I forget about them. There's so many. There's so many good ones. TSM still looking good. This is a great start to this move. I'm very happy with the start that we have on TSM here. What happened to him? Came down. That's what I was saying this morning. I was like, I hate the daily candle that we saw yesterday. I'll give it a little bit of time. If it even sniffs yesterday's low, I'm just going to take my gains on it and run. So that's exactly what we did. So I think I was up 15, 20% on that trade, which is perfectly fine with me. Like, if I'm going to make, like, it, which is basically nothing, like 15, 20% on the trade, but then have, like, be in a position that it had the ability to run multi-thousands of percent, fine with me. Oh, UNH, here we go. Here we go. There's UNH. There you guys go. UNH, new highs. There we go, guys. I mean, how many? What else do you want from me? Seriously, what else do you want from me? You know how easy this is? Like, I don't think you guys fully understand how easy this is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. You're just gonna miss more of them. You're just gonna miss more of them. There it is. There's another one. You want to know where the next target is on UNH, guys? You want to know? You're slinging. 377. I want to see what these are. What are these up? These got to be up crazy. See that break of 340? It just shoots right to that target there. So you're in the gap now. Now you're just hunting gap fill. 377. There you go. Congratulations, everybody. This is awesome. I love seeing this. This is like one of my favorite things to see. Costs the same as 12 Starbucks coffees? Well, technically, it costs nothing when I'm handing out trades like this. Like, you're like, think about that. Like, this trade right here, one trade, UNH, pays for the year. Not even more, probably. Like, that UNH trade probably pays for, like, forever on LTMP. What's the symbol you're excited about? UNH. Gave it out for free. You guys all had the ability to catch this one. Like I always say, pay attention or pay a premium. 316.50 was the break. It is now trading at 342.670 in 2 days. So again, I'm going to throw the link in here, guys, again for LTMP. Prices are, again, every single month now, prices are going up. The price you join at is the price you get locked in at. The price will never get raised on you, but I'm throwing down the gauntlet. You guys have had a year to hop in. I've shown you guys the most disgusting trades in the market every single week. I keep telling you I'm going to keep showing you the most successful trades in the market every single week. A lot of you have paid attention. You're hopping in. You're doing what you need to do to be able to take advantage of everything happening in the market. I'm fine with you guys coming in at the higher rate. It doesn't make any difference to me. Like, for sure. Wait. Keep waiting. I'll keep calling them out, and then you guys can join when the price is double what it is right now. Fine with me. But this is what's possible with LTMP right here. Boom. I see the future. Just kidding. I don't. I'm just really good at this. There it goes. There she goes. TSM's still looking good at 251 as well. Looks good. Your next target on this is actually to like 377. Like, now you can sling it. Is this actually going to go to 350 today? That'd be insane. Don't chase it now. You're late. You're late on it. When the LTMP group is selling and trimming, you do not want to be buying. Another win for the good guys. Again, like I always say, you're never going to see results like this anywhere else. It's just impossible. People don't have the ability to do this. That's why we're in the position that we are. You know? A lot of slackers on the like button. Slackers, slackers, slackers. It's not hard, guys. You're making it hard. That's what she said. Sorry. Sorry. TSM still looks phenomenal here. This is the next. This one's off to a hot start, too. Ooh, hold on. Alright, ready? Ready? We're gonna go over some of the UNH gains that I just saw. Alright. 201%. That's really good. Diego just drops the hammer. 400% UNH. That means every $1,000 you put in the trade turns into $5,000 of your total position. Like... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. There we go, guys. There we go. There we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? Great work, guys. I'm proud of all of you guys. This is awesome. This is the best group in the game. Playing Oracle earnings with data coming out. Adrian, what do you think I'm going to say to you? Are you talking about post earnings, or are you talking about gambling the event? It must really suck for everybody else sitting on the sidelines right now, just being like, damn it, he freaking did it again. He keeps telling us that he's gonna do it, and then he does it. Why? Why does he keep doing that? Like, it must be the most frustrating thing ever for, like, everybody not in LTMP being like, again? Another one? Seriously? Yep. Thanks. I'll be here all week, folks. Boom. I'm gonna be a real nuisance on Twitter today. Post earnings? Yeah, you can play the post earnings. If it qualifies for post earnings, then yeah, it'll you can definitely do it, because those can get a mind of their own. Those are actually the best ones to do during data. I must really tell. I genuinely feel bad for everybody that's not in there. It's like, how would you see all these firing off all the time and not be like, oh yeah, this is probably what we should be doing in the market? Like, it's just ridiculous. It's just crazy. You're never gonna see this ever again. When I stop doing this, there's never gonna be another STV that comes along. There is only one. Market flying around. Jesus, Diego, 400%. Guys, I thought this week was gonna be slow. I thought we were like, all right, we'll take a little breather going into CPI and PPI. Nope, 400% gold, 400% UNH, 180% A-Lab. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, guys. I seriously might just, like, the next LTMP price increase, I might just do it all in one fell sweep and just double it. At this point, I mean, what are we doing? You guys that jump in, though, again, never gonna have the price raised on you. You can lock in the rate that you're at. UNH fading there, but that's done what it needs to do today. 400%. Jesus. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I like where TSM is. Holding on with the market. We'll see. Still looks good, though. Actually, where's open? Is that thing nuking again? It's at 610. That's still valid for the parabolic short setup. Target's at the 10 EMA. Are you convinced yet, ladies and gentlemen? Do you want to see me do it again? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Just over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Are you not entertained? Yeah, guys, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Figure it out. Get it together. Get it together. Love it, love it, love it. Textbook, perfect, A+, bing, 400%. Thank you. I'll be here all week, folks. So, there's one bug flying around in here and it's pissing me off. Yeah, I'll probably do a UNH trade recap on Instagram and TikTok today. So if you guys see those, drop a like, share it, post on your story, do all that nonsense. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, but all right, guys, it is about to be 11:45. You guys got to see yet another example today of why the LTMP group is the best private trading and investing group on the internet here. So there's the link to hop in. Use code September. Get 50% off your first month. I shouldn't even be doing that, but you're welcome. You get whatever. 50% off your first month. There you go. It's like $35 for your first month. It's nothing. Look, 400% UNH. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. DG, I'd actually like to take a look at that before we go. No setup here. But all right, guys, I will see you guys in the group. Again, first things first, when you guys do join through that link, just connect your Discord account to your WAP account, and you'll get let right into the group. Once I see you in the group, I'll direct you to the Start Here area so that you guys can start kind of going through those learning curriculum videos, and start learning how to nail these trades for yourself. There's not much else to say at this point. I'm just going to keep doing it. I've told you before. I've shown you the results. I've said it 18 million more times. I keep showing you the results. Prices are going up every single month. You guys either hop in and lock in the lower rate, or you're just going to keep missing them and have to hop in later at a higher rate. So, folks, have a great rest of your day. I'll be posting some videos for you guys on Instagram and TikTok. Maybe I'll do a YouTube short with it too. I got to see if I can do it in less than like a minute. But I think YouTube Shorts allows longer videos now. So, whatever. We'll see. But yeah, great work, guys. I'm really proud of all you guys. I know we have a lot of fun on these streams, and like I go crazy when we did these massive trades, which seems like every day at this point. But I am really proud of you guys. It's like there's a lot of nonsense out there in the market, and like I would say, especially those of you guys that hopped in at the beginning, thank all of you for taking a chance on what I was showing you that looks really like taking a chance on me and being like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this guy and say, okay, we're gonna give him a chance, see what the setups are looking like, and then I just keep showing you guys just how good this can actually be for you in the market every single week. So we're gonna keep doing it. I'm just going to keep showing you guys the best results. Again, nobody else has these types of results with their students. It's just impossible. If there is, show me. Would love to see it, but I don't think it's out there. So we'll see you in there, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Don't do anything stupid. We got PPI tomorrow, CPI Thursday. I don't know what we have Friday, but then FOMC next week. We might have like consumer sentiment or something on Friday, so that'll be fun for Public Lab Day. But guys, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in LTMP. Peace.